Hello and welcome to my History, Culture, and Societies portfolio. Valerie Trujillo here. So this is my introduction page. It's going to tell you a little bit of what I took from this semester, as well as the link to this video will be in here. And we'll go ahead and get straight into it. So my favorite part of this class was being able to do community service. So this was just a great way to get me introduced into the community and giving back. I think that most educators or people who want to go into the education field do so because they want to give back to their communities and they want to be engaged. And this was just a great way and an excuse for me to actually get in and do it. And it was really fun, even though I did my community service with high school, which is not necessarily what I want to teach. It was really great to just be in that environment, that school environment, and be able to experience giving back with different people, and also making those connections were really awesome, and getting to know what teachers go through to give back to their students and give them the best. And it was really nice just to be able to give them my take as a college student and be able to share my story with them. And this is the slideshow that I did with Ontario High School when I was their guest speaker. And it was great. Even when I was just doing the simple FAFSA training, those students had so many questions, and it was great to just be able to give them some advice and sort of ease their nerves with everything that they have to do, because it is really stressful, especially when you get into that final stretch of almost making it to college. So it was great to just be able to be there with them and connect with them. So the most challenging aspect of this course was the fact that it was online, and it wasn't so much the content that was difficult to understand, but more of connecting with my peers and being able to get group work done when you don't necessarily know these people and you can't work with them face to face, and it's emailing and trying to get work done in that way. But it did help me how to be very cooperative and be able to work online, and I think that that's a skill that I'm definitely going to need as an educator, so very grateful to have had that opportunity. And I think the artifacts that represent me the best as a social studies teacher, I would choose the integrated lesson plan. I think that this was a little bit more of a challenge for me, simply because it was more of a new concept. And I think that there were a few points that I missed, but I also think that this is a great start for me. I think that throughout my career, I'm going to be writing plenty of lesson plans, and so it was great for me to be able to think of how do I make these connections to other concepts, other subjects, and I think I did a pretty good job at it. And I also think that this is a good base for me to start from and continue to develop and grow from and perfect. I also think that the technology investigation was also great work that I did. It was very fun to do, and I think that there was a million ways that I could use this. I made this one specially for adults and for teachers so that they will learn how to do purposeful social studies in their classes, and how to use, in this one I did how do you use drama, theater, and role-playing in order for you to get these concepts with your students. But I also think that I could use this with students, and it would be really helpful, very beneficial for them. I can even do this as a web quest and have students click on the links, and I think that it will be really fun for them, very easy for them to understand, and they'll be very intrigued because of the fact that it's online. So thank you so much for such a wonderful semester. If you have any questions, you have my email, and go ahead and peruse around my portfolio. Happy holidays!